Welcome back, Portal Masters. SCL Matt here with another live SCL unboxing. It's Wednesday. That's what we like to do on Wednesdays. We unbox some stuff, usually Skylanders, sometimes some other stuff. You never know what's going to pop up, but we'll go ahead and see what we find today. Theoretically, it should be mostly Skylanders, but you never know with these things. Sometimes we get some oddball stuff. Sometimes I don't know what people are thinking. If they actually think these things are Skylanders or what, but Tropaz, Renee, Pizza, welcome. Aiden, Conquer, Krember, Skylanders Addiction, William, welcome, everybody. Pi Magna, awesome. Checking in from work, yeah, that's the way. Skylanders at work makes every job better, right? Skylanders at work, I like it. All right, so let's just dive into it. It's a little bit bigger box today. Well, maybe not as big as last week. Last week was really big. Last week we had like a 3-hour stream. It will not be that big. So keep that in mind. But Destroyer, Zentron, Mizuno, welcome. Glad to have you here. And let's dive in and see what we got today. Well, here we go. Let's just go ahead and make this an official lot right off the bat. We have our Tree Rex. It's not a lot. Let's get Tree Rex. And let's pop in my screen here so we can start testing these right away. But yeah, Tree Rex, there you go. It's official. What else do we have? We have a damaged. It's not a good start. Damaged Series 2 Chop, missing the arm there. So we'll set him aside. Series 1 Baja Blast. Hi, Magna. There you go. Get those Tree Rex in there. And Series 1 Sprockets. And there is Sheepwreck Island. Ooh, did you see that? Tree Rex maxed out. Level 20, 65K. Got all the goods, and we're going to delete them. That's how it goes some days. There is a Crusher and a Dark Wildfire. Glad to see he's intact there. Got a shield. Unlike the Wildfire we're selling at auction this week, does not have his shield. What we got? We got Hothead. Series 3 Knockout Terrafin. Big and mighty. William, looking for Donkey Kong, Pet Bag, Taekwondo Crow. You can make your first SCL purchase. We've had those recently. Actually, I think last week we had a couple of Pet Bags. Are they sold out already? Like Taekwondo Crow, I'm sure is sold out. I know we had them, but probably sold out. We'll see. Ooh, same pickup from last weekend. Wildstorm and a bunch of senseis and crystals for $40. That's fantastic. Well done. Like Wildstorm alone for $40 would have been great. But let alone to get other stuff along with it. Fantastic. Obsession, welcome. Good afternoon to you as well. Chaotic, glad to see you here. Another week, another unboxing. You know it. Bring those camos in here. All right. We have a few Trap Masters. There is a Bushwhack and a Lobstar. Got a Hoot Loop, who is intact today. Got all his feathers, his wands there. Good to see. And Flashwing, Series 1 Flashwing with both wings and a tail and a head. Flashwing's one of those figures that everything goes wrong sometimes. Oh, okay. Checked last night, sold out of those. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. Who is the tiny keeper of the Skylands? So my shipping manager, Jillian, has a kid who sometimes likes to draw Skylanders. And she can tell you exactly which Skylander she's drawing. But yes, sometimes those drawings may get included in some orders because she's very proud of them. So yes, if you happen to be one of the lucky few to get a drawing from the tiny keeper of the Skylands, that is it. That is it. You're watching with Skylands. We're getting a large lot with Truex. Oh, did they show off what they're sending me? yeah, I am getting a lot from them. That'll probably be coming in next week. Might even unbox that one live. We'll see. Could add a $5 Robo? From what? Like where? Was that online? Was it Facebook? Was it like where did someone list a $5 Robo? Oh, that's not going to last long at all. Knuckle will ever ship directly to Canada. It's unlikely at this point, just because I get so few orders. I mean, even people asking about it, like people ask me maybe, once or twice a month, maybe once a week at most. And it would be a lot for me to set up an international shipping system because the shipping calculations would have to be different. We'd have to calculate like per package or something. And it's when we have systems like Stackery or other freight forwarders in place that are their specific job is to ship internationally for companies that can't or won't. Like that for the quantity of international orders that I would ship out, it makes more sense to let them handle it rather than for me to do it directly. Because I would still have to charge you enormous shipping costs, unfortunately. And I would have to go through the hassle of figuring out what those shipping costs are for not only for each package, but for each country. And it gets messy real fast.
Let's face the truth. I'm awesome.
And it'd be really expensive for you. Like I said, most of the time, I don't think it makes sense to order from me. If you're international, although I've had a few dozen people do it. So, but I will say that a lot of those don't necessarily turn into repeat customers, right? That's another sign to me that says they did it once and found it to be too expensive. So, what do you think is the average to spend for a typical Skylanders lot? That's a very hard question to answer. I mean, yeah. What is a typical Skylanders lot? I mean, some lots are 5 figures and some lots are 200 figures. Like the prices are going to be vastly different. And depending where I'm buying, prices are different. It's a lot. It's a lot. That's hard to answer without having more details. Chaotic. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You shipped a few sales to Canada and it wasn't fun at all. Yeah. Because, I mean, that's not even... talking about the extra time it takes to ship internationally because you have to fill out all the customs information for every order, and so that's always a pain too. But yeah, if you've been through the process, you know it's not the most pleasant. Big gulp. I mean, I can't. I like I said, just like with figures, I can't guarantee when or if I will get any specific figure in, and same thing would go for trap holder box. When I get them, I get them. I can't guarantee it. I can't just go to the warehouse and say I want more trap holder boxes. It doesn't work like that. I have to find someone who's selling one. I have to find someone who's selling one at a decent price. I have to make a deal with them, and then I might get one, and it'll sell out quickly because there's a lot of people looking for those too. But yeah. A lot like I get every week, like today. I mean, even those, because like the lot I got last week was much more expensive than the lot that I got today. Like, there's so many factors that play into those lots. I can't answer that question simply. I mean, I can make up a number and say the average lot is $100. That's probably not true. Tom, welcome. Glad to see you here. Portal Master Games, congratulations. 150 subs, 20K wow, 20K views on just 150 subs is great. That's awesome. Keep up the good work. Like, I know we just crossed 4K subs like 2 days ago in the middle of the night. So I didn't even get the screenshot of hitting 4,000. That was unfortunate, but that's nice. That's awesome. All right, we got a Slobbertooth Legendary Bouncer. Series 2 Drill Sergeant. And Series 1 Shroom Boom.
Outshine the rest.
Am I finding Skylanders harder to find lately? Haven't had much sales locally. I think that's probably just your local area. I have not had any more trouble finding them. Some days it feels easier than others, but no, I wouldn't say they've been any harder to find. And like when I was on my last road trip, I was able to find them in stores even, right? And now I'm in the middle of planning my next road trip. If you caught the post on Twitter this morning, I am looking at a possible road trip down to Texas to pick up some Skylanders. And so I'm wondering where else can I stop along the way? Like I'll be running through like southern Minnesota, Iowa. What other states are there? Like Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, obviously. Like I have a feeling that there might be a bunch of places in Texas I could check out. I had my list of... Oh, here. Did anybody give me Texas? Yeah, I do have some in Texas there. So I had recommendations already for Texas. Some in Iowa I could check out. Ohio's out of the way. Pittsburgh's out of the way. Seattle, South Carolina. Yeah, I'll have to hit those later. But yeah, I can definitely hit some down in Texas. So if anybody else has recommendations of places I can hit, kind of, I mean, it's almost a straight line from Wisconsin to Texas, eastern Texas, let's say. That's kind of where I'm headed next. But yeah, I'll let you know if they seem to have dried up, but I haven't found it necessarily harder than any other time. Obsession, yeah. What's the timeline for the Mountain Dew bottle caps? So I need to have them. I think the last deadline to enter them is like the beginning of September. So if I could get them by the end of August, that would be great. I mean, so you still have a while, but I will take them. Like if you are done drinking Mountain Dew and want to send them to me now, that's good by me. But yeah, I think if I got them by the end of August, that would be fine. Slobbertooth, is he a Bash clone or not really? I would say not really. Bash is more roly-poly. Slobbertooth is more melee, but with his body, if that makes sense. Like Slobbertooth, I actually like Slobbertooth a lot. I wish his tail attack did more damage, but otherwise, his ability to eat a guy, smaller guys, and after a while, like they can actually heal you, the ones you eat. But the fact that he can take a bad guy out of the battle by putting him in his mouth is fantastic to me. Pie Magna, yes. Yes, Baja Blast is a fantastic flavor. It's crazy how long it was exclusive to Taco Bell before they could finally get it out to the public. Nightlighter, Rocky Roll for 9 pounds, Bat Spin for 8 pounds. I don't know the exact conversion on those amounts, but I'm pretty sure that's a good deal. Yes. Like Rocky Roll, I sell for like $30 US, and Bat Spin's like 20. So I'm pretty sure you got a good deal. Yeah. Yeah, Renee, you mentioned to me the moving trading company. I know. I'll definitely be checking them out when I'm in Texas if I get down there. Ooh, 2 Sunscape Spires, 2 Midnight Museums, and a Buzzwing. Do you like what kind of prices do they charge for those? Do you know? There you go. 9 pounds is roughly $11. So yeah, $11 is fantastic for a Rocky Roll.
Look at my
All right. But we need some more figures here. Swapper halves. I can't do anything with that right now. Got ourselves a snapshot intact. More Swapper halves. How about a dark food fight? Not one you see every day. There's Head Rush. And Zulu. And a Series 1. Wow. Doesn't want to stand up. Series 1 Chill. See the blue lips there. Just a standard blue lips. If anybody missed it last week, I did actually create a separate listing for Purple Lip Chill in the shop. Because I had just been getting... They've been stockpiling too many Purple Lip Chills that I've been getting in lots. And I used to auction them off, but I wasn't able to auction them off fast enough. So I decided to list them in the shop. So, but this is Blue Lips one, standard figure there. Got a Series 1 Warnado. And how about a Punch Pop Fizz? See him there.
Solid crop.
Can we expect more Swap Force characters in Saturday? I like I said, I can't guarantee any specific figures. Most likely, though, it would be weird if we didn't get more swappers. I mean, I can tell you right now, I got some swapper halves here, so there will likely be some swappers. I know I've ordered some swappers. I don't know if they'll come in before Saturday or if they'll be here next week, but what's the average price of Ember and the Dark Adventure Pack from Trap Team? Are we talking like new in box? I mean, average prices, I would just go check for my site, whatever I'm selling them for there. A fairly average price, maybe slightly below average. The Dark Adventure Pack, I mean, that's going to run you at least like $60 new in box, probably closer to like 75. Yeah, Ember inbox, it might only be like 15 or something like that, 15, 20, depending what kind of a deal you can find. All right.
Taking charge.
Even stronger than I imagined.
Taking charge.
Yeah, Mr. Sandsman, Purple Lip Chill is not a variant. It's just, it's almost like a mass-produced factory error, if that makes sense. Like the early editions of Series 1 Chill came out with this purple lipstick. And obviously in the game, it's blue. And they all the artwork is blue. They intended it to be blue, so they changed it eventually. But yeah, there's a good number of them. Like kind of, it's almost like a first edition type of thing. Like the first run of them had the wrong color lips, but then yeah, so that's all it is. I used to think it was a lot harder to find than it really is. Did my game just freeze? My game froze. I've never had that happen. That's weird. Like my PlayStation froze. What the heck? Okay, are you gonna work for me now? That was weird. Okay. Yeah. That was the first. But yeah, I used to feel the purple lip was a lot harder to find, but since buying lots of figures, it's popped up more often than I would have expected. So that's part of the reason we put it up in the shop now. So it doesn't have to be part of your collection. It's not really a different figure. It shows up the same in the game. It's just, yeah.
Glowing
Nick, we do not currently have a way to like alert you when something is back in stock. I'm looking into implementing such a feature. I've used features like that in the past and they haven't worked out the best. So I'm a little cautious of implementing something again. But we'll see. We'll see. Because I know there has been a lot of requests for that. So we'll see what happens. But right now, the best I can say is keep your eye on this YouTube channel. And every Saturday before the update, so the shop updates at 1 p.m. Central Time on Saturdays. At 9 a.m. Central Time, I dropped a video that shows you everything that's coming into the shop. So the video is usually less than 10 minutes, sometimes even less than 5 minutes. You can get a quick view of what's coming to the shop so you know ahead of time what's going to be there. But Yeah, I don't have like a notification system built into the site yet.
For the win.
William, can light core chill be purple? No, it's just Series 1 chill. Just Series 1. No light core, no Series 2 or anything like that. It's just the light core. Just the Series 1 version. All right.
Check it out.
Fizz Pop, my favorite Skylander is Camo. Hands down, Camo.
Check
More figures.
Promotion of the motion.
A couple of cases in there. Got a Series 2 Stump Smash. There is Eyebrow. Here is... All right. Swarm. And another swapper half. We'll have to find more halves for... Got the Archean Crossbow. Series 2 Hex. And more swapper halves. Had 4 halves, but I don't think we have a complete swapper yet. Or no, we had Hoot Loop. Never mind. All right, there is standard Wildfire. We had a dark version already. There's a standard. Another damaged figure here. There is Series 2 Gil Grunt, missing his harpoon. And a Series 1 Grim Creeper. Pie Magna, that's great. Tell people random stuff about Skylanders and they'll want Skylanders. Direct them to the shop. There might be one in stock. Actually, no. I think someone else bought... I think I saw someone else buy some Stealth Elf this week. Like after you bought them out and then we started to restock, I think someone else bought them out again.
I've got my...
I don't know if someone else is trying to start a collection or just keep them from you.
Got an eye. I've got my eye on you. Bring the sting.
Oh, we got a game. Well, kind of. Yikes. Is it still intact? Okay. It looks like it is. So we have Trap Team for Xbox One. This case is a little mutilated. So the plastic is a flap now. And the box is kind of actually crushed in here. It's hard to show on camera, but it like something either sat on this or tried to puncture it. And I'm a little worried because the disc is actually on that side of the case. But it looks like it should be fine. Yeah. So the case is actually cracked. I almost want to put this in a different case, but then again, this is the original case. So this will probably, I'm guessing this will probably go up for auction. I'm not sure that I want to sell it in this condition in the shop. We might put this one up for auction next week. But Xbox One Trap Team. There you go. Yeah, well, I marked the Trap Team game as damaged. Yes. Yes. So much so that I'm not going to sell it in the shop because I don't sell damaged things in the shop. So if you're interested in this, we'll put it up in the shop or not in the shop, and in the auctions next week. There you go. All right. Oh, been looking for the Sky Meebos, eh? Only need Dark Turbocharged Donkey Kong. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, Dark Hammer Slam Bowser is usually the hardest of the 4 to find. Dark Donkey Kong, I mean, it's not easy to find by any means, but he comes through the shop once in a while. Actually, I know I looked at some recently in some lots, but maybe I didn't actually buy them or win them. If you get the Darker Light Adventure Pack, has no trap, will it still work? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The Darker Light Adventure Packs, the level piece is what unlocks the level. So, I mean, that's really the only piece you need. Because the character is just the normal character. Like, they sold those character Nightlight and Nightmare separately later on. So that's not a big deal. And the trap, I mean, you could use a different light or dark trap. You don't need the one from that pack. So yeah, it won't mess it up at all. You could just buy the level piece separately if you wanted. Ethan, how long do the auctions last? So I have 2 different sets of auctions every week. So that they're either 12 hours or 24 hours. So the private auctions for the VIPs, if you're a VIP, take place on Thursdays. It's all day Thursday. So that's basically 24 hours. The public auctions are on Fridays from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. So 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time on Fridays. Yeah. Other people got them there. 12 hours on Friday. Nice. Who else we got? We got a damaged light core robot, missing his tail there. Got a nice Series 2 Flame Slinger. Series 2 Cinder. And the big man, Gusto. Reese, did I ever watch Skylanders Academy? I watched like the first season, maybe 2 seasons, season and a half, something like that. I didn't finish the series. I keep meaning to go back and do that, but I haven't done it yet. So, yes, I've watched part of it.
Fan lightning. My power will haunt you. Fan lightning.
All right. He's out of the box. Yeah, all these halves don't match up. I don't think I bought a box of just halves. There is a Scorpion Striker Catapult. Got Series 2 Double Trouble. And Small Fry. Martin, yes, we have had Tree Rex. It is official. No worries about that. Mr. Sandsman, I don't sell just the halves at auction, but I will sell them if I have what you need. So I don't have them listed anywhere. Basically, you just have to contact me privately, whether a DM on Twitter or via email, and let me know what you need. I mean, if you want me to check right now, I can. They're literally on the shelf right behind me here. And if I have what you need, we can talk further. Oh yeah, I guess. What are you looking for? That would be the first question, and we'll go from there. All right, we also got a Series 2 Whirlwind. More Swapper halves. And a Series 2 Igniter. William looking for a Spy Rise bottom. I do actually have bottom of Spy Rise. So yeah, William, get in touch and we can figure that out. Mr. Sandsman, look for Trap Shot. Are you telling me you're looking for top and bottom of halves of those, or like if we're talking about halves, I need to know which half. Because I mean, if I find both halves, then they go in the shop. That's why I keep them. Would I say Chompy Rage is the rarest of the big three? It is certainly feeling that way. Yes. Of the big three, he is the one I see the least often. So yes, I would say Chompy Mage is the rarest. And I've said it before, like, if Chompy Mage unlocked a level, or if Chompy Mage didn't have a variant figure, his price would be way above Robo's. But he has that variant. Robo unlocks a level. Like, there are reasons why, and just Robo being the last figure released, reasons why he's priced where he is compared to Chompy Mage. A lot of people settle for Jingle Bell Chompy Mage. So. All right. Oh, yeah, William, I think I still have those stickers set aside for you, actually. It's a good thing you mentioned it again, because I forget if I had them labeled. I know I had them set aside for someone, and I was thinking about putting them up for auction again, but yeah, get in touch with me again. All right. What do we got in here? Oh, we got another. Okay, well, we got one of the blue circular cases. So you'll probably see that go up in the shop. But inside the case, we have some portals. Oh! I don't even know if I knew I was getting this. We have a Trap Team portal for Xbox One. I don't know if you'll be able to read that. My camera probably won't focus on it, but it is definitely for Xbox One. So we'll get that up in the shop this week. There is a Series 2 Trigger Happy sitting in there. Another portal here. So Swap Force portal for Xbox, PlayStation. And then it looks like we have a bunch of traps. We'll go through that in a minute here. Mr. Sandsman, that's not at all uncommon. A lot of people have Jingle Bell Chompy Mage, but not the green one. Because here in the US, the green one was only released via the Villain 5-pack on Amazon. So, clip generator. Do I sell the Skylanders cards? So the Skylanders cards, I don't currently sell them on the site. I will sell them if I have them. Because I get them with these lots a lot of times. And I have sold lots privately. I've sold some at auction. I've sold some here and there. So if you want to send me a list of what you need, either contact me through a DM on Twitter or via email, and send me what you need, and I can look through what I have, and we can try to make a deal. Otherwise, I'm trying to get to the point of getting them listed on the site, but it's a big project because there are literally hundreds of cards and hundreds of stickers. And then I'm looking at doing the battle cast cards as well. And so like there are hundreds and hundreds of cards, actually closing in on thousands, I think, by the time we're done with it. So yeah, I don't have them currently listed, but if you contact me privately, I will try to help you as best I can. So we'll see. Yeah, Renee, you need that portal yet? Yes, rare portal alert for sure. Yeah, the 360 portals pop up a lot more often. How long do Skylanders games portals normally last? Ethan, it really depends. It really depends. So if it's a rare figure, I mean like a Spotlight or Blackout, it's probably gone 5 minutes after the restock. I mean, possibly 5 seconds after the restock. But the games can last a little bit longer. Portals can last a little bit longer unless somebody is right on top of it. Like, I know Renee's been after this portal for a while. So if he decides to jump on it this week, then that could be gone 5 minutes after the restock. So yeah, rare stuff. There are dozens of people who sit on the site every Saturday, 1 p.m. Central Time, when the restock happens, and they just place their orders right away at 1 o'clock, and a bunch of stuff is gone right away. So like that's what I'm saying. Within 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, a lot of stuff is gone. But there is still some good stuff there. There's still some variants, still some semi-rare figures that'll be up there for a couple hours, maybe a couple days. They usually won't last the week though. So I do recommend, if there's something you really have your eye on, Saturday, 1 p.m. Central Time, be there. I will note, actually, now that I'm talking about the time, this Saturday may be slightly delayed because it's inventory week. So we're taking inventory to make sure we have all the numbers correct in the system. They've been off a little bit recently. We've run into a few problems. So just keep an eye on the site. I'll try to keep you updated as much as possible, but the restock may happen a little bit later than 1 p.m. But we'll get it done as fast as possible and try to get that up there. But yeah, things can sell out very, very quickly, especially since I only usually have like 1, maybe 2 of a rare item per week. Will I ever make an app? Probably not. Apps they can be fairly expensive to create, and then the maintenance on them is the big thing. Like every time like Apple would make a change, I probably have to update the app, and I either need to pay someone to do that, or like I would have to pay someone to do that because I can't do that myself. So that could be a big expense for me, and I don't know that I have the cash to do that. Out of curiosity, though, what would you want this app to do? Like, how would that function differently than the website? Like, I feel the website is generally pretty good. Like, what don't you like about the website, or what would be better about an app? Pure curiosity. Spotlight for $50. I mean, that's cheaper than what I charge for it, so I'd say it's a good deal. Like, I think I charge 60, right? So if you can find it, go for it. Nick, I don't have a exact cost for shipping to the Netherlands. I don't ship internationally directly, simply because international shipping is very expensive. For most countries, I can't say for all, but most, the minimum shipping cost is going to be about $25. So like for me to ship you one figure, it would be a $25 shipping cost. So it often doesn't make sense for me to ship internationally. If you want to look into it, I would look at Stackery is the company that a lot of my international customers use. Where is that? Stackery.com. You can check them out and see if that'll work for you. They might be able to give you some more information, some better estimates. But that's where I would go first. So otherwise you can look into other freight forwarders, see if that helps you out. Mikeanoid, welcome. Welcome. Glad to have you here. EV Style, the rarest Skylander in my collection. I mean, technically I have a 3D printed figure that's a 1 of 1. Otherwise, red camo is pretty hard to come by. I recently picked up a lot of the employee editions. Those are pretty rare. I don't know how you judge rarity. So, yeah. Mikeanoid, yes, there are a lot of new people in here. It's been a popular stream today. So we definitely had some new faces. Drake, will there be Trap Masters on sale anytime soon? Not likely. Because if you look at the shop most weeks, the Trap Masters sell out pretty quickly. And so the figures I put on sale are generally the ones I have a lot of. That I have a lot of stock of that are just sitting there on the shelf, and I'm trying to keep them moving through the shop. So that there's not really any point to me putting Trap Masters on sale. I mean, I could put Snapshot on sale. But that'd be about the only one. So, all right. Let's keep moving here. Let's keep moving. What else we got? Oh, we are looking at these traps. That's what we were doing. So, yeah, in this case that I was talking about, we have some traps. So we got our standard water tiki, and of course, then our life hammer, and another water tiki. This is exciting. Earth orb, fire torch, air jughead, magic log holder, another earth orb, another air jughead. Oh, they just bought 2 of these packs, didn't they? Undead skull. So then there's 2 tech scepters, your second magic log holder, your second fire torch, and the ultimate chaos trap. So that's cool. Good chunk of traps there. We'll take those. Is there any point in getting the cores from Trap Team? I mean, if you're a collector, yes. As far as in-game functionality, not really. Like that, I mean, that was the problem with one of the problems with Trap Team, right? Everything relied on the Trap Masters, and you could argue the traps, maybe. But really the Trap Masters. So the cores didn't have a purpose. The minis didn't really even have a purpose. So there are just a ton of figures that they created that had next to no purpose. So yeah, if you're going to collect everything, then yes. There is a point to getting the course, but if you're just playing the games, not necessarily. Ham hands, high volt for $6 including shipping. Sure, yeah, any figure for $6 with shipping included is pretty good. I mean, if you think about it, like I charge like $5.95 shipping. I charge $6 shipping. So yeah, but I mean, high volt, I would charge what, like $4 or $5 on my site. I think maybe. I don't know his price as well, but yeah, for $6 including shipping, that sounds great to me. Master Robo, welcome back. That's been a while. Enjoy the stream. All right, I think we can complete a swapper here. Let's do this. There is Night Shift and a Platinum Sheep. Fantastic magic item there. Big Gulp, looking for Firebone Hot Dog. I mean, once again, I would have you reference my shop. If you go to sclcollectibles.com and search for Firebone Hot Dog or Series 2 Hot Dog, just search for Hot Dog, honestly. Pull them up. I think I sell them for like 25. So I'd say like 25 or less is a great price. If you really want them that bad, you could pay 30, 35. It's up to you. Depends what you want to pay. William, yeah, I don't have an explanation as to exactly why Night Shift can be kind of blue, kind of gray. Different factory, different dye lot. I mean, I don't have a solid answer. It's probably something along the lines of why we have clear water traps, right? Like, things happen at the factory, they shipped them out anyways. That's all it is, really. Okay, swapper half, swapper hat. Hey, let's make it doubly official, folks. There is Tree Rex number 2. And we have a Mirror of Mystery. It's like my favorite level. Or level pack level. Great storyline in there. What else we got? We got another swapper. There's a Magna Charge. And a Series 1 Jetpack. Got Deja Vu. All over again. And a Series 2 Terrafin. Should you be worried about fake Skylanders? Some listings from China. Are the listings actually from China? Like, the figures are being shipped out of China? Or are people just listing that as, like, the figures were manufactured in China? I see that a lot. And I mean, that's true. The figures were manufactured in China. So I don't have any problem with that if that's what it is. But if they're actually shipping out of China, I mean, I wouldn't be too worried about fake Skylanders. If there's pictures and they look real, you're probably okay. Fakes are usually pretty bad, and you can spot them pretty easily. So if they look like what you think they should look like, you're probably okay. I can't guarantee anything, but yeah, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Why is the PS4 trap team so expensive? Should just buy a PS3. I mean, it's not a different game by any means. It's slightly better graphics. It runs on PS4, PS5. But that's basically it. Like they didn't produce a lot of them because the PS4 was a very new console back then. So they produced less of the PS4 discs. And now that the PS4 can be played on the PS5, like people always want to play on the newest console. And you can't use the PS3 disc to do that. You have to use the PS4. So that's basically what it is. It's low supply, high demand. It's expensive. So if you just want to play the game, I would say stick to the PS3. If you want to play it on a newer console, then you're going to need the PS4. But you're also going to have to pay that price. Do I watch Boombringer? I mean, not often. And nothing against him. I just don't watch a lot of YouTube. YouTube isn't like a hobby for me. It's not something I just go and binge watch other videos or anything. So, Pat Rat, if it's shipping from China, I mean, if you want to send me a link like over on Twitter, send me a DM on Twitter or something like that, or via email, and I can take a look at it and give you my opinion. But it's still just going to be in my opinion. I probably won't be able to guarantee anything one way or the other.
Did it happen?
All right. Nerds when he got green Chompy that was painted Jingle Bell, replaced the bottom. Yeah, I would say that's a ridiculous worry. Most people won't go to those lengths. Most people wouldn't know how to go to those lengths to do it. But yeah, I'm not too worried about fake Skylanders overall.
Did it just happen?
All right, here's a good swapper. Rattleshake, best one out there, right? Got a Series 1 Sonic Boom and Voodooed. Obsession, have a good day. Good night. Enjoy. Work as much as you can. Yeah, Ethan, same story with Trap Team for Xbox One as we were talking about with the PS4. I mean, I did get... Were you here when I pulled that Trap Team for Xbox One disc out earlier? The case is all crushed up, but the disc looks to be in good shape, so it'll probably be up for auction. But yeah, I haven't gotten a PS4 Trap Team in a while.
Save my day.
Yeah, Renee, I'm more worried about the chase variants because we know some of them were faked back in the days. And that's what I say, like the gold and silver variants, so easy to fake, unfortunately. So those are the only ones I'm more cautious about. But just like standard figures, I'm not too worried about. William, been binging Figure Focus. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad you enjoy it. It does seem to be kind of a fan favorite series. Got to get those last few episodes out.
Right.
More figures. I got a couple more traps here. There's a life hammer and another undead skull. I think those just fell out of the case from before. Got a dark snapshot. Yeah, a Series 1 Pop Fizz. Legendary Stealth Elf. Series 1 Igniter. And a Series 2 Wrecking Ball.
Look solid as a crock. Crock and roll.
There's the wind-up. And a Light Core Prism Break. And complete this swapper for a Jade Fire Kraken.
Looking solid as a...
Every time a figure is dropped, you should give one away for free. I mean, like every time I drop one on stream, that would be a lot of free figures, I think. Jorgen, do I drop? Do I get a lot of Disney Infinity? I mean, I wouldn't say a lot. I get some. I haven't gotten much recently. I feel like I used to get a lot more. But yeah, it's sometimes if they just come along with the lots, sometimes people include them, or sometimes I buy them and I know they're in there. But I never include the Infinity figures in the price that I'm paying for them. Like I just pay for the Skylanders, and if Infinity figures come along, they're freebies. So yeah, they're always bonuses for me. Because I don't sell them. Ham hands, that's where your mind should go, because that's where my mind went. That's why I said it that way. I did not finish it, though. Thank you for finishing it for me. Another Trap Master there, Jawbreaker. And Chopper.
No changes,
Is Chain Reaction or Grave Clobber good? I personally like Chain Reaction, yes. I think Chain Reaction's a lot of fun. I love his figure. I really love the figure. But I think I recall enjoying playing him as well. Grave Clobber, I mean, he's much more of a melee character. Not really my style. Like, you got to get too close to attack folks. So I have a harder time answering that one. Grave Clobber's not for me, but maybe for somebody else.
Playing by the number.
The premium is free.
Yeah, Nightlighter. All the Trap Masters have the Trap Master symbol on them. Thought about making a video about that once.
The premium is free.
There you go. If you watch some gameplay videos, Chain Reaction is top 5. Nice. Yeah. I think Chain Reaction is pretty good. Renee would say both are amazing. There you go. I mean, it really depends who you ask. As I always say, everybody is somebody's favorite. Just depends who you like, what you like. Raichu finally got Robo. Nice. Nicely done. Have you played it yet? Have you played with him on Lock Level? Do you like Robo?
Built to last. And then some. Down.
Who's the better torch wielding Skylanders, Smolder Dash or Torch? I think I probably like Smolder Dash better. I like her. Her whip is awesome. Characters with whips are underrated. Got Smolder Dash, Boom Bloom. Yeah, good stuff.
I'll stand the test of time. Dynamite.
Speaking of Smolder Dash, how about Series 1 Smolder Dash? And we got our food fight. Mike and White, if you're still here. Swapper halves. And a Series 3 Lava Barf Eruptor.
A blaze of glory.
Yeah, Boom Boom and Smolder Dash are your favorite whip users. Are there other whip users? I mean, not that immediately come to mind. There could be someone who has a whip in there somewhere, but they're kind of the main two.
A blaze of glory.
How much does Echo sell for? I'd have to say check the site. Anybody know offhand what Echo's at right now?
Very bright.
I would venture to say like 70, 75, somewhere in that range. I don't remember exactly what I have her priced for right now. And yeah, she's going to be cheaper overseas most of the time. They got a better release. But here in the US, she's expensive. There's a thump back. There you go. Destroyer thinks 70 on the site. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have a non-functional figure. Lava Barf Eruptor. Does not work. All right. Yeah, 70 for Echo. Sounds about right. There's a Volcanic Eruptor. Dragonfire Cannon. And a Gear Shift. Master Robo, yes, we've gotten a couple of Royal Double Troubles recently. I know I sold one. I think I still have one waiting to be sold at auction. And the UFO hat, I actually do have one of those waiting to be sold at auction as well. So keep an eye on the auctions, I would say, if that's what you're after. Those are both still auction items. Obviously not this week. Actually, no, not obviously. You haven't seen the auction preview video this week. But I will be releasing the auction preview video after this live stream. So you can check that out. But yeah, no Royal Double Trouble or UFO hat in the auction this week. But I do believe I have one of each waiting to be sold. Yeah, there was one 2 weeks ago. That sounds right. Renee needs Royal Double Trouble and UFO hat as well. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who need them. And that's precisely why they're auction items yet. So we got a Washbuckler. There's Stink Bomb. And my boy. We got any YouTube members in there? Give me a camo in the chat. Because he's here to play.
Making my mark. In play, then obey.
Pat. No, the Whisper Elf mini. Yeah, there may be one or two others that I've questioned in the past. I can't think of them offhand, but yeah, that Whisper Elf mini is the most confounding one to me at the moment. It doesn't make sense given all the other rules and guidelines that we've come up with for why figures are expensive. It kind of defies that a little bit. So, yeah, I can't think of another one offhand. I feel like there is one or two more, but I'll let you know if I think of them. Destroyer, that's exactly what it was. Really, really bad distribution. Yes. And it was, I mean, a new character, really. So. All right. There is a Fiery Forge. Series 3 Mega Ram Spyro. And this completes a Boom Jet. More of these figures out. There's a Series 2. Oh, okay, I thought she was a little loose, but nope. Series 2 Chill. Series 3 Stealth Elf. Yeah, if you're overseas, have a few duplicates that are more expensive in the US. I mean, you can certainly send them to me. If you're expecting payment, I mean, we'll have to agree on a price. But yeah, contact me either a DM on Twitter or via email, and we can try to work something out. If you want to look into shipping, because it's going to be a little pricey to ship them. It's usually a little cheaper going that direction for some reason. Shipping into the US is cheaper than shipping out of the US. Where is my address? Here's my address. So anything and everything can be shipped to that address. Or if you just want to use it to get shipping quote. Copy that down. That address is also on my About page on this YouTube channel. You can probably find it at the bottom of the website, SkylandersCharacterList.com. You should be able to find that address everywhere. But yeah, that's where I would direct you. Ooh, there we go. Just got your order from the website. 20 new Skylanders. Nice. Glad you're enjoying them. And thank you for your order. Did I miss anything good? Eruptor didn't work. That's not good. That's not good. Come on. As for good, not sad things. Ethan, if you want to start collecting Skylanders again, I mean, honestly, yeah. Well, okay, the shop, sure. If you want to buy from the shop, that's great. But otherwise, one of the best ways I think to do it, the most economical ways, if you have the money to do it, is to buy large lots, keep what you need, and sell off the rest. You can even sell me the extras if you want to do that. But yeah, that's going to be the cheapest way to go about it, rather than buying figures individually. But I understand that people don't always have the funds to go buy a $300 lot to get a bunch of figures at once. So, but that's probably the easiest way to go about it. I would also say shop locally. You can typically get better deals like on local Facebook Marketplace or even Mercari or something like that. But like if you can find someone locally on Facebook Marketplace and then you don't have to pay for shipping or something like that, that always helps a little bit. People are willing to make better deals. If you find stuff at garage sales, yard sales, that can be good too. But yeah, Kobe, have a good day. The damaged mystery box might be good for starting out. I mean, it depends if they're collecting the figures and they want them intact, or if they're just collecting the figures to play with them. If you just want to play with the figures in the game, yeah, damaged mystery boxes are a great way to start. Which I will probably be putting up another 1 or 2 this week. Pie Magna, that could be a video idea. We'll see. We'll see. I'll think about it. I'm not sure how many tips I have necessarily. Yeah, used game stores can be good. They're a little hit or miss, depending if your stores carry them. Like used game stores in my area don't really carry Skylanders. Whereas used game stores in Colorado, they're fantastic. I want to go back there and do some more shopping. Eri, welcome. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. And actually, while I have you here, I sent you an email about the tri-tip. I don't think I've heard back from you about that.
Gotcha.
So if you didn't get that email, let me know. But I replied to your email. So let me know if that's going to be a problem or not. Why are the Trap Team Core super expensive? Poor release in the US, and people were focused on the Trap Masters and even the minis a little bit at that point. But yeah, late wave release, poor distribution in the stores. And then when we got like the light and dark, they were brand new. They were short packed. Like it just perfect storm of these are going to be rare and super hard to find. Therefore, they become super expensive. All right. Hey, there's my boy again. Series 2 camo. Thornhorn camo. That's a really good lot. There's a rocket ram and a groove machine. Series 2 Zook. There's a Series 2 Pop Fizz, Super Gulp Pop Fizz. And a Series 2 Frino, Hog Wild Frino. Got a Light Core Eruptor. There is our Spy Rise. Another Series 2 Cinder. Hot Dog with his tail intact. And the best in-game variant ever, Quick Draw Rattleshake.
Feel the power.
All right.
Loaded.
Spot burn.
Here is Series 2 Bash. Good there.
Look.
Running out of room on my table. Actually, they're just all shoved to the wrong side.
Spot burn.
motion of the motion.
All right. There is top half of Robo Rouser. Much underrated swapper.
The motion of the motion.
There's Blast Zone. Series 2 Zap.
Brace for impact.
Got a little Tiki Speaky.
Looking pretty solid. Brace for impact.
Yeah, it looks like you got a question answered there. The big three. Robo, Wildstorm, and Chompy Mage. Standard green Chompy Mage.
Looking pretty.
All right. Then we got another case here. Skylanders Giants case, which feels empty. Which is empty. So they had this giant box with this case in it. They shipped the case empty, and all the Skylanders just dumped on top of it. Don't do that, folks. If you have a case, use the case. Not only will it cut down on the size of the box you need to ship stuff in and save you on shipping costs, but it will help protect the Skylanders. That's what these cases are made for. So that means that's actually the end of the unboxing. That was the last figure. Whoever I just pulled out, was Blast Zone the last figure? Real exciting there. Real exciting. Eri, yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, I did give one away during the last Super Saturday. So I don't know if I'll be able to do that again. But that's one way, potentially. Nightlighter, have a good day. We're going to be finishing up here shortly. Ham Hands, is that case unmarked? I didn't notice any markings on it. I'll have to double check it. But yeah, it'll probably go up in the shop. Is my guess. It looks pretty clean from my first glance at it.
Crash and burn.
Eri, that's fantastic. Yes, that's why it pays to shop local. That's what I'm telling you. You find those stores who don't do their research and just sell every figure at a set price, and you get in there after someone drops their entire collection. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Absolutely. William, I don't know if I saw your message earlier. Oh, you sent me a message about the stuff. Cool. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I always check messages after the stream. Someone usually has something to say. But I'm glad you enjoyed the stream, for sure. Just gonna finish up these testing and resetting these last few places. We'll go from there. Ethan, does anyone know any good place to find Skylanders in Ohio? Oh, someone gave me an Ohio place. The Exchange. I don't remember what city that was in, or if it's in multiple cities. But that's my note on Ohio. Check out the exchange. Hopefully you know where that is. But if anybody else has any suggestions, feel free to share. I am also looking for suggestions on Twitter on my path from Wisconsin to Texas, a trip that I'm considering taking. And most likely will take, possibly sooner rather than later. Big gulp, yes. First unboxing stream you watched live. I'm glad that you found it enjoyable. I do.
You know,
Sometimes the unboxings are better than others, but I always think the company, the community, is what it's really about, right? How expensive is December? I don't know. I would usually say employee variants like that are typically probably a minimum of $100, but ooh, is December really that expensive? What if it's out of box? Is it still that expensive? That, I mean, in box I can see maybe the 300 range, but that feels high. Maybe my price is just off on that.
And lightning. My power.
go ahead. Snake my way.
All right. Last figure I have here. We're going to get out of here.
I always look good. Go ahead. Snake my bag.
But the rest of this week should be pretty normal. We have auction preview video is going to be coming up. We'll push it live right after I get offline here. So we'll get that set up. Greg, as usual, you made it just in time for the end of the stream. Your timing is uncanny, man. Okay, there we go. 150 to 200. Thanks, Renee. So yeah, we'll drop the auction video right after this. Private auctions on Thursday, public auctions on Friday. And then we will have the update on Saturday. Like I said, the update may be delayed slightly as we'll be doing inventory that day. But I'll let you know as soon as I know. Ethan, I don't know for sure. I would guess they all have Skylanders, but I don't know for sure. I haven't actually been to the exchange. That's just a note I got from someone a while ago when I was asking for suggestions. So I don't have that information. You could call them and find out. I don't know. All right. That's all I got, guys. So I'm going to head out of here. I will see you on Friday for the auction stream, but keep an eye out in a few minutes for that auction preview video coming out now.